Alright, so today I bring you the bullpup Khaos, except it's janky, because I love it that way. Anyway, so first off I want to talk about the paint job. The paint job used to be this sparkly black, but it was just for a thing that my friends and I did, kind of like a LARP thing. However, I found this Rust-Oleum peel coat stuff. It's a rubber-based, it's a rubber-based spray paint. So the nice thing about it is you can spray paint anything, and once, if you don't like it, you could just rub it right off. So that's pretty much where all the blue is, where all the black is this Rust-Oleum stuff. And yeah, so, I recommend using this stuff if, you don't want to keep something one color forever, and if you don't want to spend forever and a half trying to sand it down. Look, everything's falling apart on me. So, now that I got that out of the way, bullpup Khaos. Let me show you some of its features, I suppose. Stock is made from a Firefly. It's got 4 18650s that power the conveyor belt, or the rival rounds advancement belt, whatever. And then another 4 just for the flywheels themselves. Both of these by themselves are 14.8 volts, I believe. Which, for me isn't so bad. Obviously, I know that there's a lot of people that are just like, hey, let's just get a LiPo in there. But, hey, if it works for me, I'm taking the risk. I don't really recommend, if you can get yourself LiPo, just get yourself LiPos. Because there are chances that these can just, I guess, explode. I've never had it happen in the 6.5 years that I've been using them. But then again, I'm not everyone, so it may just happen to someone else. So we've got a light up here. It's just a little flashlight. Up here we've got the optic, and what's attached to the optic is I had I still have it, an Airsoft MG32, and I got the extended barrel for it, and so this one was also kind of busted, so I just screwed it into place on both sides, and that's how I'm able to get the optic on. If I go to the opposite side, it's just a laser sight. It doesn't work. It was working, but I think I left it on all night. But either way, just to show, these, yeah. So for the barrel, the outside barreling is from a Vulcan. The inside barreling is from a Dart Tag Quick 16. I think that's what it's called. It's the one with the pump grip and has the inbuilt. Does that hold 16? Either way. I do like using this because it's just the same size. Ooh. It's just, a little bit bigger than the rounds themselves. Under here, I've got what is now what I realize is a blinker light to a motorcycle. At least that's what my brother, who gave it to me, said it was. At first I thought the lights were white. I never actually tested them before putting it all in, so, oh well. It is kind of nice though. Oh, it's powered by this trigger down here. It's kind of nice though, because since it is yellow, it's kind of inconspicuous. I don't want to say inconspicuous. I'll explain it. So I like it because it accentuates the orange of the barrel in the dark. But not only that, but with the angle of where it is, it shines directly right in front of you. So it's not like too far. It's like only 4 or 5 feet in front of you. So it's kind of like a footlight or something like that, or a walking light. Turn that off. So obviously there's that, and then we got the flashlight for, if you want to go further. Now this thing is supposed to look pretty janky, and I love just how it feels and how it looks, But I decided to go one step further with it, and I made a barrel extension. It's a a Four Loko can. It's just the can itself held together by tape. Don't I've got this faux orange ring around it. I was trying to look for some more barrel to put on that. Obviously, this isn't what I'm going to have on front of it if I, ever go outside with it. This is just mainly like to hang on a wall and such. So it's just a piece of cardboard, the can, and tape, and it just slides right on like that. And I gotta say, I really dig how this looks with its jank factor. Yeah, take that off for a moment. So overall, it was just pretty much chop off this end. Here, let me grab my other Chaos. So it's pretty much just chop it off right here like this, or down and over like this, and then just moving the from here to here, moving that all the way up in front. Originally I had like half of the stock as the stock for that, but that just wasn't working out because the stock for the part that's cut off right here on the actual Chaos is wider. So when I tried putting it together, I tried matching it up with the sides, and it turned out that it because it's bigger, it just didn't work. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Rev trigger. Yeah. I suppose I can show you with what little rounds I've got, how it shoots. I love shooting this blaster. It's quite a bit of fun. So I guess we'll go back out into the wilderness, and we will listen to the wind and hopefully see some rounds get, exhumed. So anyways, here's a little bit of firing demo. I only have like 12 shots, but we'll make it work. With the can on, obviously I'm in an enclosed area, so nobody's gonna, it's my area. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much how well it goes. One trigger pull usually bursts in at 4, so I was about 4 bursts, I think. I don't know. Either way, goes down a little bit, but normally doesn't do that. But oh well. I mean, this is how it works. So yeah, love this thing. Just love it. So yeah. So bright outside and windy. At least the snow's gone. That's all that matters. So anyways, we're back in the workshop / basement hidey hole. Just a couple final thoughts on this with my different camera angles. So final thoughts on this, I really like it. I really like putting the time that I did in it. I'll probably end up just taking off the rest of this rubber stuff, because obviously there's no reason for me to have it on here. Then again, when I originally put this thing together, it was like almost 2 years ago, so I have very different opinions on painting blasters black. Obviously it's dangerous, but it's kind of like, like, ooh, you did that. It's not very creative, I guess. I mean, before it was like, oh yeah, let's make this look cool, and anything black is cool, and now it's just like, it's black. That isn't nothing too crazy. But anyways, I mean, other than the black spray paint and all that weird tangent I went on. For as janky as this thing is, I love it. It's great. Probably say that forever because I absolutely love the Khaos. I have like 20 of them in a storage shed. So, who knows? Probably find 20 different ways to modify the Khaos to make it cool and different from the last modification of a Khaos. Probably chop off like this block and just like glue 5 of them together so it's a rail gun. But yeah, anyways, let me know what you think about this blaster, and you guys have a great day.